Hey guys, Harsh here, back in the video. So another Mini GT for you guys today, and this time I have the Nissan S15 Silvia from the 2022 Formula Drift season, and this is one of the most, I think, in demand S15s from Mini GT. The first one being the yellow and white version, and then we had the Autofins version after that, and now we have this version. So the design and the color scheme I didn't really like that much, but as it is a very nice collector's item, I decided to buy it. Also, I think there has been a lot of work put into it, because as you can see, the box feels like a luxury item that I am holding, because they have gone with a very nice finish onto it. I don't know what they have done, but looks very nice as well. So let's quickly unbox it and see what we get inside. It is the Mini GT number 576. It will probably be out of stock from many places as of now, but if you are lucky, you will be able to get it. Mine was on pre-order, so I was able to get it first hand. So as you can see, here is the model in its very nice metallic purple body. Looks very good. So now let's take a closer look at it. Now the first impression is that the paint job on this particular model is quite good. This sort of paint job I haven't seen in a Mini GT so far. So maybe this is like Kaido House type paint that they have done on this version, because it is a quite expensive model, almost as same as the Kaido House version. So just watch out for that. And as always, starting in the front, you can see we have this front lip over here, which extends quite a bit out. As you can see, it is in the same color as the body. So I think this could have been in a like black paint, just like the Autofins over there. You can see it has this black lip, which gives a nice contrast to the vehicle, but still it looks pretty nice. And at the front, we have this LBWK logo. The intakes on the sides there, you can see, have sort of mesh design onto them, which is sort of the things that you will get when you buy these expensive models. And we have the SSR logo on both the sides there, as you can see. The side fender as well, you can see we have number of logos. They are clearly readable, but I am not actually able to identify any single one of them, so I will just leave it at that. The headlights are plastic inserts, always nice to see that in a model. On the front of the hood, you can see we have some more logos on the sides there as well. As you can see, we have this vent design as well on top of the hood. The body, I think, is quite similar to the Autofins one, apart from I think minor changes. It is the same die-cast body that they have used. And taking a closer look at the logos, you can see each one of them is, I think, individually identifiable which one is which. But as I've said before, I don't know most of these, so I will just leave it up to you to figure out what these logos are. The wheels, as you can see, are green in color. This is the very first time I have seen this type of funky wheels on a car. I mean, the whole car is funky because of the bright metallic purple color and the yellow striping going on and the green wheels, but still kind of looks nice. Now, one of the things that you might notice is that the wheel spokes are quite further apart, so you get a very nice clear look inside the wheel well. So maybe now Mini GT can start putting disc brakes in their car, because that is, I think, the next detail that they can add in their cars after fixing the mirrors, because as you know, these are rubberized mirrors without the reflective inserts inside them. They are not even present in the Kaido House version, so I don't know when they will start putting those on. But as you know, I stopped complaining a while ago. On the front of the door side, you can see we get some more logos as well. These are, I think, separately pasted on like a decal or something like that, which is, I think, the case for every other logo as well. But just like the front one, they are quite nicely detailed. You can, I think, make out every single one of them, which is quite nice. As you can see, the windshield, as always, has the windshield wipers, and on top of that we have the logo for the Formula Drift and the country which it was held in, which is Japan, and it was sponsored by G-Shock, I believe. That's why you get the G-Shock logo up top. Quite nice to see the detail on this particular version, as you can see. Moving on to the doors, you can see we have Excite Japan logo. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but it is what it is. You have to deal with it. And the Liberty Walk logo at the bottom. You can see we have this green separator which separates the purple and the yellow section. A very nice detail that they added there. Also on the mirror side, you can see we have the Formula Drift logo, I believe, and Casio G-Shock logo again, and the name of the driver, I believe, which is Y. Fusto or something like that, with the number 555. A nice detail there as well. As you can see, the door handle is quite good on this one. You can see we get the cutout for the door handle, and then the hole in which actually you stuck your hand in and open up the door. So quite nice to see that as well. And in my particular case, the mirror is slightly off centered. You can see that there is a huge gap in the metal body and the mirror. Don't know the particular reason why is that, but that is the same case on the other side. The gapping is quite huge and quite noticeable. So maybe this is a one-off case, but if it's not, then I think Mini GT should really try to improve their quality control, because this is I think not acceptable if this has been the case for you. Inside the car you will get the steering wheel, the roll cage and the standard Mini GT stuff. Nothing too special over here apart from the roll cage color, which is green in this case. And the interior is like standard Mini GT interior, all black with the steering wheel, gear shifter, handbrake and the racing seat. And for some reason it has 2 seats, not one, not sure why. On the top of the roof you can see we have the 555 again, and this time they have this sort of like a combination of Japanese and Brazilian flag. So maybe like this car was sponsored by some Brazilian guy or whatever, that's why we get so much green in this particular car. But I'm not sure about the history of this particular car, so just excuse me for that. It looks very nice though. As you can see, the details are quite spot on and there is no sort of paint bleeding issue going on. Moving to the back fender, which is this huge side body kit both at the front and the back. You can see how much it extrudes out from the door. Looks very nice and adds a very nice boxy shape to the car, which is always nice to see for me because I like the boxy design of the car. Also beneath the door you can see we have this sort of like silver lip over here. On the left side we have the exhaust system. It is I think okay-ish detail, but could have been better for this particular car. Maybe painting the inside black would have been nice to see, but sadly that isn't the case. Moving further back we can see we have some more logos as well. Again, not sure what these are, but as always these are like high quality prints, so you will be able to easily identify each and every single character. Not for this particular version I guess, because you can see there is some paint bleeding issue going on, but I think it is quite readable, which says Drift Show, so that is quite nice. Moving to the back we have this giant, or I should say small, back wing. There isn't anything special over here apart from these 2 bolts holes that you see and the logo for some other brand, which again is not recognizable at all. Adds a very nice like subtle detail to the back wing. If it wasn't for the wide body kit, I think the back wing would have been perfectly proportionate with the car. It is also the same case in this particular version. As you can see, the wide body kit like destroys the proportion of this particular back wing, which is I guess okay. And at the back we can see we have the tail lights. They are sort of like plastic pieces, and on top of that we have another like plastic window pasted on, which again gives a very nice detail to the lights. And we have this sort of like mesh design or like a rebar truss design going on. At the back we have this camera or something like that. I'm not sure what that is. I don't follow this Formula Drift series at all, so I'm completely new to this particular version. You get some black dots over here on either side of the license plate, which is non-existent as you can see, and I think they works like some sort of indicators or something like that. And beneath that we have the SSR logo again, which was at the front. Moving further down you will get this huge diffuser at the back, which adds a very nice aggressive look to the car. It is absolutely massive, and I think these are the cars that have this absolutely massive diffusers. No other Mini GT I think has like this sort of diffuser going on, but it looks very nice though. And at the bottom you get a very nice drivetrain view as well. You can see the whole like axle and suspension going all the way to the back, and the exhaust system going through the side there, as you can see. Also you get the Mini GT logo and the make and model of this car, which is 2002 Nissan S15 Silvia, used in a license obviously, and the country of origin, which is obviously China. This time around wheels do have treads on them. Not sure like what sort of rule Mini GT follows to put the treads onto the car and when not to put the treads on the car. You can also see that these tires are sort of shaved from at an angle, so this is I think helps in the drifting purpose, something like that. This one I think also has that. Yeah, as you can see it is there. So all in all, a very nicely detailed funky looking car Mini GT has produced this time. So there it is guys, the LB Super Silhouette Nissan S15 Silvia with number 555 in this very nice purple yellow looking livery. So thanks for watching the video guys, hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you have any sort of doubts, comments or recommendation for next models or something like that, just comment them down below. I will try to respond to them as soon as possible, and as always I will catch you all in the next one.